Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is Kaetech Digital. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can be able to add a voting or a poll kind of thing to your website. So let's say you have a website and you want your users to be able to vote between some candidates or some other things that you have. Okay, you can be able to do so using this kind of poll plugin that we are going to use. Okay, so this is what I have over here, and as you can see, it says that who is the best musician in Nigeria, and users can be able to come over here and then be able to vote between Davido, Burna Boy, and then Wizkid. Okay, so let's say I prefer Wizkid. I can say maybe Wizkid and just click on it and click on vote now to be able to vote, cast my vote. Okay, so as you can see, it is a very nice software, and as you cast your vote, it will tell you that your vote has been saved, and then it will give you the scores over here. So as you can see, you can be able to see the number of votes that each of these candidates have, and then you can be able to see whether who is winning or not. So you can only be able to see your see the vote results only after you've cast your vote. Okay, and you can tweak it in different ways. You can decide to make it in such a way that the user can only vote once. After that they can't vote again. Okay, so or you can even have multiple voting and other stuff over there. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, and we're going to do it in simple steps. Okay, so if you're new over here, please, my name is Kobe and I design websites using WordPress, and this is Kaetech Digital. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, and let's grow together. So what we are going to do is very simple. We're going to go to our backend, and then we will have to install a plugin, and we're going to use that plugin to be able to do what we did over here. All right, so guys, so I have this website over here, and it's a unisex salon website, and I have some hairstylists and barbers over here, and I want my users or my customers to be able to vote between the best barber and all those kind of stuff. So that is exactly what I want to do. Okay, so I want them to be able to cast their vote and then choose between who is the best hairstylist or who is the best barber. Okay, so what we're going to do is very simple. We're going to go back to our dashboard or our backend over here, and then we're going to install a plugin. Okay, so we're going to go over on plugins over here. I've already installed a plugin, but I want to show you how you'll be able to do that, and the plugin that we're going to use. Go ahead and then click on add new plugin, and in the plugin directories we're going to add a plugin called Forminator. Okay, so we're going to use Forminator to be able to help us do the poll or the poll that we want to do. Okay, so Forminator is the Forminator. Okay, very good. So this is a plugin that we're going to use for that particular poll. Okay, so you see over here, this is the plugin that I'm talking about: Forminator Forms, contact form, payment form, and then custom form builder. So that is what we're going to use for the voting, and you can use it for building forms and a whole lot of forms, but we're going to use this particular Forminator plugin for our vote. So install and activate it, and when you install and activate it, you're going to have this over here. So this is Forminator, and if you hover on it, you're going to see that you have a lot of things under it. You have the dashboard, the forms, the polls, the the quizzes, other templates. You have submissions and a whole lot of stuff over here. So what we are interested in is this particular one, which is the polls. Okay, so we're going to click over here, and we're going to use the polls function of Forminator to be able to design our voting form so that people can be able to vote on our website. So I already created the one that I showed you, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new one. So if you are new with Forminator and you haven't created anything, you're going to have these two things, which is create and import. You're going to have it in the middle over here. Okay, so for me, I have it over here, and I'm going to click on create to create a new voting form. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to name it maybe cast your vote. Okay, you can name it anything, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to create it. All right, so now that I have it over here, I can go ahead and then choose a question. Okay, so as you can see, I can set up my question. So I'll say maybe who is the best hair stylist. Okay, so who is the best hairstylist in unisex hair salon? So who is the best hairstylist in unisex hair salon? Okay, so if you think you have anything, this is my question I'm going to use, and you can write any question over here for yourself. So right after that, you can go ahead and then also add an image, which will be the featured image for it. So I'm going to just click over here, and I'm going to look for a featured image that I want to use. So I'm going to go through, and then maybe I'll pick this particular one over here, and then maybe click on select over here, and then you can write a description if you want over here. And then after that, you need to provide answers so that people can be able to choose between the answers. Okay, so you can also enable images for the answers, right? So I'm going to enable images for the answers. I'm going to click on add answer over here, and then my first answer, let me go to my hairstylist over here and then go to about. I'll see my hairstylist over there, and then I can just copy their names and then come and paste it over there. All right, so I'm going to go down, scroll down to the team. Okay, so as you can see, we have a team over here, professional hairstylist. And all what I want to do is to copy this one, Jennifer Scott, and then I'll come over here and put Jennifer Scott over here, and I'm going to just click on upload image, and then look for Jennifer's image and then upload it. Okay, so I'm going to upload this particular image over here. I'll click on select. So since I have this image as I don't want to use this one, because this one will kind of like influence people to vote for this particular person. So I'm going to just close this one and choose another image which is not similar to what we are using. Okay, so let me just go over to choose a different image. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so let me just choose this one over here, click on select, and then I'll come down, let me see if I have this particular guy also inside my team. This one. Okay, I don't have him over here, so I can go ahead and use. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and then add another answer also, and then the next one is Michael Doe. Okay, so this is just an example I'm giving you, so you can also choose your own images for your own kind of voting process. Okay, so for Michael Doe, I'm going to use maybe this guy over here. Click on select, and then my next one, which is the third one, I'm going to use John Doe. Okay, so I'm going to use John Doe, and I'm also going to choose an image for it, and then I'll come over here, select the image, this particular image, and it's gonna be like this. Okay, so now I have three different answers that I want them to pick from, three different people that I want them to pick from. So what is the button text? Okay, so I will say maybe vote now. Okay, so I'm gonna say vote now. So if I'm done with it, I can go ahead and then click on appearance. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next, which is appearance. Now over here you can select your design style and all those kind of stuff. You can choose your colors. Okay, if you want to choose custom colors, you can go ahead and then choose your custom colors also for it. So for me personally, I'm going to choose a color something like this, which matches my website for the button. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and locate where the submit button is, and then instead of the blue, I'm gonna just choose kind of like yellow kind of color. Okay, so which matches what my website is really about. The text is okay. I'll go over here also and then choose this color. Then active also, I'm going to choose the same color. Okay, so basically this is it. So view result link also, you can choose a link color that you want also over there. I'm going to choose this one. And then responses and error, you can choose your own color, but this is what I want. Answer input and all those things, the radio buttons and radio options, you can also choose your own thing. So when they checked what is supposed to be, I'm gonna just choose this one, copy this one, come over here and paste this one over here. Let me just paste it over here. All right, so it's gonna be something like this, and then the pool, the pool basics, and also the pool container, and then that is basically it. So when I'm done, I can go ahead and then go to the next side. So you can even check the form container. If you have custom CSS and all those things, you can add them all to it. Anything that you want, basically with the appearance. Okay, so the layout, the form container. If you have custom CSS, you can just enable it over here and then add your custom CSS over here. Okay, I'm gonna go to behavior. Okay, so this is basically the behavior. So results display. So we say what? Don't display or don't show. Okay, you can also say show after the person vote or link on poll. Okay, so show after the person vote or link on poll is what you can choose from. So I'm gonna say show after the person vote, and I can choose between pie chart or bar graph. Okay, so pie chart or bar graph. Basically, I can choose between them, and if you want to design your appearance and everything, customize the colors, you can go to the appearance tab and do that. Now vote count. Okay, so display the number of votes on results. So you can show the number of votes on results, or you can hide it. Okay, so it depends on you. And then submission method. After they submit, what does it do? So I want the page to reload. Okay, so that they can see their results over there. And then also opening, vote opening and vote closing. So you can change the status to either open, pause, or close. Open from, you pick a specific date, and open until you pick a specific also date. Okay, so depends on how you want it. So let's say I'm opening the vote from 22nd February, which is no, I'll open it from yesterday. So I'm going to open from February 21st. Okay, and then it will be until maybe maybe let's say 1st March. Okay, so after 1st March the vote will close. And then message when vote is closed, you can add your message over here. So maybe we say voting is closed, and the message when voting is paused, message before voting open from the time. So before the voting opens, what message do you want to show over here? You can also show it over here. And then voting limit, so you can choose whether you want to allow multiple voting or vote only one person can vote once. Okay, so I want to say maybe vote once. Okay, or if you want to allow multiple voting, you can allow it, but I will say vote once. And then the method. Now what method are they going to use, or what method are they going to use for the website to know that this person have already voted? I'm going to use an IP, which is basically good, because if I use a browser, maybe when somebody changes browser, the person can be able to vote. But when I use an IP, unless maybe the person changes an internet service provider, okay, and that is what I want. So I want the IP, which is okay. Now, security. So you can enable, a Kismet spam protection so that it will protect the voting against spamming and all those kind of stuff. And then rendering, you can load pull using adjust, and then also you can prevent page from caching on pull. So I want to prevent page from caching from the caching plugins and all those things. So I will also go to the notifications, and over here you can decide to send email notification to admin users when somebody vote. Okay, but I think it's of no use for me, so I'm going to go to integrations. Now if you have some integrations at the integration side, you can be able to set it over here, but there is no integration. So I'm going to go back, go to the next, which is settings, and this is where you look at where you have to store the submissions, either on the database or not. And then also how long do you want to retain this poll submission. So I'm going to leave everything as default, and after that I'm going to just click on publish over here to publish my poll. So it is what it is published, and I can see the short code over here. Okay, so I'm going to copy this short code, and all what I need to do for people to see my voting is to create a voting page. Okay, so I've already gone ahead to create a voting page using Elementor over here, and as you can see, all what I did was to add a new page and then set up this hero section over here to just add voting over here, and then also created a new another container over here, and then I set the container width to 600 because I don't want the thing to be too big, and I left the minimum height to default. And over here I'll just click over here, and then I'll search for shortcode, and then drag in the shortcode inside this one. And what I'll do is I'm going to just add this one over here. So as you can see, who is the best hairstylist in unisex hair salon, and this is how it's going to show. Okay, so you can have this one as what, 1 2 3. Okay, that I want it to, I don't want it to be like this. I want it to arrange this way rather. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here. And then let me go to details of the poll, and then let's see if we can change the arrangement. I think I saw it somewhere else. Let me go to appearance over here, and where did I see it? Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this is list and this is what grade. Okay, so I'm gonna just click over here to show grade, and then as you can see, per row it's gonna show 3 per row. So I'm gonna update this one. I'm gonna update it. Okay, and then over here what I will do is I'll just delete this one. I'll delete this one, and I'm still searching. So come and then search for short code. So short code, and then drag it over here, and then paste the short code over here. And now let's look at how it's behaving. So as you can see, now it is behaving this way. This looks really nice than the first one. Okay, so this is quite okay. This is what we want. So all what I need to do is to click on publish. Okay, so I have published my voting page. Now I can decide to go and then view the page. So if I view the page, this is how it's going to be like. This is how it's going to show to all users who come with this voting link. Okay, so I can have this voting page sent to users, or I can even put it as a link somewhere else, either on the header or somewhere else, so that users can be able to come over here and then vote. So as you can see, if I click on maybe Jennifer Scott, okay, so this is it. I can click on vote over here, and the page will reload for me, and then it will tell me that your vote has been saved. But if I scroll down over here, you see Jennifer has what, 1 vote. Okay, so 1 vote for Jennifer. Now let's say I will come again, and then I still want to what, I still want to vote. Okay, so I'll come with a link again, and I'll say maybe let me just come and vote again. Okay, so Let me just come and vote, and then it tells me that you have already voted for this poll. Okay, so it means I cannot vote again. Okay, but let me just open this one in a different site, in a different let's say a different browser also, and see if it will still allow me to vote. So I'm going to use Microsoft Edge and then try and see if it will allow me to vote using Microsoft Edge. All right, so I'm going to paste the voting page over here, and I'll still go to the page again and see if it's going to allow me to vote. So as you can see, it says what you have already voted for this vote, because it's using my IP. Everywhere I go on this same laptop, on this same internet, it will tell me that I have already voted. Okay, so I cannot vote again unless I send it to somebody else for the person to vote. Okay, so basically that is it, and that is how you can be able to create a voting page or a poll for your website. So you can create a poll, and all everybody can be able to vote based on whatever it is, whether it is you have a music website, or you have whatever website that you want to create a simple poll for people to be able to cast their vote, whether it is a school project or whatever it is that you are doing. This particular thing is for you. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. My name is Kobe. See you again. Bye bye.